It's getting dark outside, even though it's just afternoon, because it's about to rain here. But I'm going to continue reading the book of Jasher, chapter 10. This book is really long. It has long chapters, a lot of information, and it simply talks about what happens to the Israelites from the time of Abraham through the slavery in Egypt, all the way to the point where Joshua brings the Israelites back to the promised land where Canaanites were residing at that moment. And that is chapter 91. So let's read chapter 10. And Peleg the son of Eber died in those days, in the 49th year of the life of Abram, son of Terah, and all the days of Peleg were 239 years. And when the Lord had scattered the sons of men, on account of their sin at the tower, behold, they spread out into many divisions, and all the sons of men were dispersed into the four corners of the earth. And all the families became each according to its language, its land, or its city. So we're building nations and nations. And the sons of men built many cities according to their families, in all the places where they went, and throughout the earth where the Lord had scattered them. And some of them built cities in places from which they were afterward extirpated, or the cities were destroyed entirely, they don't exist anymore. And they called these cities after their own names, or the names of their children, or after their particular occurrences. And the sons of Japheth, the son of Noah, went and built themselves cities in the places where they were scattered, and they called all their cities after their names, and the sons of Japheth were divided upon the face of the earth into many divisions and languages. And these are the sons of Japheth, according to their families: Gomer, Magog, Medai, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. These are the children of Japheth according to their generations. And the children of Gomer, according to their cities, were the Francum, who dwell in the land of Franza, by the river Franza, by the river Sena, so France. Those are Japheth, European Japheth. And the children of Repha are the Bartonim, who dwell in the land of Bartonia by the river Leda, which empties its waters in the great sea Gihon, that is Oceanus, the ocean. And the children of Tugarma are 10 families, and these are their names: Buzar, Parzunak, Balgar, Elikanum, Ragbib, Tarki, Bid, Zebuk, Ongal, and Tilmaz. All these spread and rested in the north and built themselves cities, and they called their cities after their own names. Those are they who abide by the rivers Hitla and Italak unto this day. But the families of Angoli, Balgar, and Parzunak, they dwell by the great river Dubnek, which probably is the Danube, which is in close to Romania, between Germany all the way to Romania to the Black Sea, Eastern Europe as well. And the names of their cities are also according to their own names. And the children of Javan are the Javanim, who dwell in the land of Macedonia, around Greece. And the children of Medayare are the Orelum, that dwell in the land of Curson. And the children of Tubal are those that dwell in the land of Tuscana by the river Pascia. So somewhere around Italy, maybe? Tuscan? I don't know. And the children of Meshech are the Shibashni, and the children of Tiras are Rushash, Kushni, and Ongolis. All these went and built themselves cities. Those are the cities that are situated by the sea Jabus, by the river Kura, which empties itself in the river Tragan. And the children of Elisha are the Almanim, and they also went and built themselves cities. Those are the cities situated between the mountains of Job and Shibathmo. And of them were the people of Lombardy, who dwell opposite the mountains of Job and Shibathmo, and they conquered the land of Italia and remain there unto this day. And the children of Hittim, are the Romim, who dwell in the valley of Canopia by the river Tibreu. And the children of Dudonim are those who dwell in the cities of the sea, Gihon, in the land of Bordna. These are the families of the children of Japheth, according to their cities and language, when they were scattered after the tower, and they called their cities after their names and occurrences. And these are the names of all their cities according to their families, which they built in those days after the tower. And the children of Ham were Cush, Mitzrayim, Put, and Canaan, according to their generation and cities. So far we saw the Japheth people, which seem to have gone to Europe. And then we see Ham, and then we'll see Shem later. So now we're looking at Ham. The children of Ham were Cush, Mitzrayim, Put, and Canaan, according to their generations and cities. All these went and built themselves cities as they found fit places for them. And they called their cities after the names of their fathers, Cush, Mitzrayim, Put, and Canaan. And the children of Mitzrayim are the Ludim, Anamim, Lehabim, Naphtuhim, Paphrusim, Kasluhim, and Kaphturim, 7 families. All of these dwell by the river Sihor, that is the brook of Egypt. And they built themselves cities and called them after their own names. Okay, so it sounds like part of Ham's genealogy, we have Mitzrayim, which built the Egypt. That's what it sounds like. And the children of Paphros and Kasloch intermarried together, and from them went out the Pelishtim and Azaphim and the Gerarim, the Githim and the Ekronim, in all 5 families. These also built themselves cities, and they called their cities after the names of their fathers unto this day. And the children of Canaan also built themselves cities, and they called their cities after their names, 11 cities, and others without number. And 4 men from the family of Ham went to the land of the plain. These are the names of the 4 men: Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim. So Sodom and Gomorrah, the really evil, dirty, depraved cities, deprivated, horrible, sinful, disgusting, horrifying crimes, which were destroyed by God. So Canaan and Sodom and Gomorrah, they all come from Ham, the younger son of Noah, who was dishonoring his dad. And these men built themselves 4 cities in the land of the plain, and they called the names of their cities after their own names. And they and their children and all belonging to them dwelt in those cities, and they were fruitful and multiplied greatly and dwelt peaceably. And Seth, the son of Hur, Ser, the son of Hur, son of Hivi, son of Canaan, went and found a valley opposite to the Mount Paran, and he built a city there, and he and his 7 sons and his household dwelled there, and he called the city which he built Ser, according to his name, that is the land of Ser unto this day. These are the families of the children of Ham, according to their language and cities, when they were scattered to their countries after the tower. It's about to rain outside. Okay, so those were the children of Ham. So it sounds like some of them were in Africa and closer somewhere between the North African region and the Middle Eastern region, where Israel is now, where Canaan was. Okay, so now we're looking at the children of Shem, the good son, the son that was chosen by God. And some of the children of Shem, son of Noah, father of all the children of Eber, also went and built themselves cities in the places wherein they were scattered, and they called their cities after their names. And the sons of Shem were Elam, Ashur, Arpachshad, Lud, and Aram, and they built themselves cities and called the names of all their cities after their names. And Ashur, son of Shem, and his children and household went out at that time, a very large body of them, and they went to a distant land that they found, and they met with a very extensive valley in the land that they went to, And they built themselves 4 cities, and they called them after their own names and occurrences. And these are the names of the cities which the children of Ashur built: Nineveh, Resen, Kalach, and Rehoboth. And the children of Ashur dwell there unto this day. And the children of Aram also went and built themselves a city, and they called the name of the city Uz, after their eldest brother. And they dwelt therein, that is the land of Uz, to this day. And in the 2nd year after the tower, a man from the house of Ashur, whose name was Bela, went from the land of Nineveh to sojourn with his household wherever he could find a place, and they came until opposite the cities of the plain against Sodom, and they dwelt there. And the man rose up and built there a small city, and he called his name Bela, after his name, that is the land of Zoar, unto this day. And these are the families of the children of Shem, according to their language and cities, after they were scattered upon the earth after the tower. And every kingdom, city, and family of the families of the children of Noah built themselves many cities after this, and they established governments in all their cities in order to be regulated by their orders. So did all the families of the children of Noah forever. So right after the tower, the land was then filled. We have all these different nations. We have all these systems and governments in place. We have all these cities being built. They probably were really good builders at this point, after all the practice they had building that massive tower. If they could build that, they definitely could build individual cities. And it seems like the people coming out of Shem most likely inherited a lot of the other Middle Eastern areas, because we had the European by Japheth, Ham was the North African and some of the Israel region, and then Shem inherited everything else.